Hey, hey, hey. I'm live. I don't like that filter either. I like a mess. So, I guess I'll do this. It has definitely been a minute. Uh, It has definitely been a minute since I've been on YouTube or any kind of live video. Um, but I'm on my way to pick my son up from work, and um, I had I wanted to talk about something. Oops, I had just watched a video. Oh crap. Okay. Oops. Technology. Got a phone call. So anyway, I don't go live often. I haven't been on YouTube in a very, very long time, but I'm on my way to pick up my son, and I watched a video a little bit earlier that I thought was really interesting. And it was talking about um, these kids that are identified as special needs, um, for educational purposes and whatnot. And a lot of these kids have struggles, and they look like normal kids when you look at them. They interact like normal kids. They have friends like normal kids, normal. Um, and, if you were to look at them, you wouldn't know the struggles that they really have. And a lot of them have a lot of behavioral difficulties, a lot of just comprehension difficulties, severe learning disabilities, oppositional defiance disorder, ADD, ADHD, all of those things. So when you look at them, you think like, hey, this kid understands, they know, they have friends, they're popular. Why aren't they more successful in school? Or why, are they constantly on this revolving door to the principal office, or being suspended or whatever? And what you have to realize is because they're fighting a battle within. And, you know listening to them express how they view the world and how they want the world to view them is very heartbreaking, because they want to be viewed as good, but on a regular, they're being told that they're bad. And um, how do you give them hope, you know? And then I wonder, one of the concerns that the parent had was after they reach a certain point, 18. Once they reach 18, they're viewed as adults. And what happens out in the real world if, God forbid, they get pulled over by a police officer, and because of their disorder, they don't have the ability to interact in a calm way. They may get, very animated, or you know loud, and not as a way of disrespect, but that's just the way that it may be viewed as disrespect. And how do they have a fair chance? Because the officer is not going to understand that this 18-year-old kid or person has a disability. They're only going to see that this person is getting loud, and this person is being defiant, and now we should probably use some type of force. And then you have like even kids on the autism spectrum, like autistic kids. Um, when you think about ASD, you have kids that are autistic, they're on the spectrum, and they don't necessarily understand or see the world that we see the world. So what happens if they get pulled over? How do you explain that to an officer? So those are some things to consider. Um, there's a lot going on right now, and I worry about kids in those type of situations. But that was it. That was my 2 cents. So anyway, got my son now, so I am logging off.